Morning. It is Friday morning, and Tuesday night, late Tuesday afternoon, I mixed up a loaf of sourdough for me to be able to demonstrate what stretch and folds look like. So I mixed up my dough. I waited the hour. I added the salt and water to it. I waited the hour. And when I started stretch and folds, I did 2 sets of stretch and folds in class on Tuesday night. Packed up the class, packed up all the supplies, brought everything home, put this loaf in the fridge because I was exhausted and didn't want to mess with it. This morning, I realized that that bowl was still in the fridge. This is it. So this is going to be a test. You'll have to stay tuned. Is this going to make a loaf of bread that's going to be fit to eat? We'll see. Stay tuned. This loaf sat on the counter longer than I had thought it would be, but it is very proofed and ready to bake. So the oven is preheating and I'm getting it turned out onto the parchment paper where I will dust it with flour and then take a scoring tool and just do a simple cut. This is going to help the steam escape. I'm going to bake it at 450 degrees in a Dutch oven with the lid on, and then I'm going to remove the lid and reduce the oven temperature to 425 degrees for 20 more minutes. It looks and smells delicious, and I have to tell you that this was one of the best tasting loaves that I've made. The bottom was crunchy, had a lot of flavor, and we sliced this after about a 20-minute cool down. You can see the steam rising up, but look at that crumb. Let this serve as a reminder to just roll with it. Don't throw away something and don't stress out thinking that you've made a mistake or that you have to follow something to the T. There are so many ways to make sourdough, and at the end of the day, most of it will bake up and make a delicious loaf of bread.